Welcome back to the Morning Scramble, everybody. Hey, Luke, do you want to check out a new restaurant in town, but you're not quite sure where to go? What are the reviews? And how's the service? Well, joining us this morning is the LocalDines.com president, Michael Cratch, and he is here to tell us about an online resource to help us with that, as well as some dining suggestions.
Yes.
Good morning.
Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So tell us about LocalDines.com.
LocalDines.com is a online interactive dining guide. So at any point you can log on. The membership is free.
Free?
Yep, we have about 30,000 members, all particular foodies. And you can view 30-second commercials for about 80 of the best restaurants in town. They're all locally owned and operated. And it's more of a resource for you to find, go out and support local restaurants.
Okay, local, we are all about local here in town. We love local, we're part of Local First, and all that good stuff. Now, is this similar to a Groupon?
In the respect that we sell gift certificates, but this is more of, the restaurants are featured all the time. It's a limited program, so we sell gift certificates on a limited basis. So we don't try to inundate a restaurant, but we do try to bring in unique customers, and that's the great thing about the site is because it's so interactive, you can log in, check out any restaurant on the site and watch a 30-second commercial so you can make an informed dining decision. You know where you're going to go beforehand.
Okay, so and I went on this morning to check it out, and I love that. I think the commercial that popped up at that point was for the VIG, and it was a beautifully produced spot for the VIG, and yet then you have the membership to join, but there is no fee to join,
No
you said,
fee.
right?
Yeah, for instance, you can log on to the VIG and you can purchase a $30 gift certificate for $15 when they're available. They're a very hot restaurant, so the certificates sell very quickly on a monthly basis. But you know, the site is it's got all the information you need to know about the restaurant, so you can read what you need to know. If there isn't a certificate available, you can still watch that commercial and hey, you know what, let's go try out that.
If there isn't a certificate available, can I like email you to say, hey, when is one going to become available, or do I have to check in every day?
No, it'll always say on the site when they're available. Yeah, so you'll know exactly what date that restaurant is going to restock their certificates.
Good to know, and it's a limited amount, right?
Yep,
Okay, that's
limited per each restaurant. You
okay, so now Cinco de Mayo is taking place on Saturday.
Yes, it is.
And we have 3 featured restaurants that are part of LocalDines.
All 3 of these restaurants are on LocalDines.com. We've got San Felipe's Cantina.
Yum.
They're having a great Cinco de Drinko party. They have
Cinco de Drinko?
Cinco de Drinko.
Oh, that has my name all over it.
They've got several locations. They even have one in Flagstaff, so if you're traveling up north to do some day drinking, our certificates are actually valid in the Flagstaff location as well.
Cool.
But this is called Hawaiians Gone Fishing. This is a fresh mahi strip with Baja chipotle sauce.
Look at that. So you said Flagstaff. I think they're also in Scottsdale too, right?
They're at Tempe Marketplace and then Desert Ridge.
Oh, great.
Absolutely.
And this is a fish.
Fresh mahi strips. The dish is called Hawaiians Gone Fishing. So it's a very tasty dish. It's got the Baja and chipotle sauces on the side.
Very good.
This is another one of our restaurants. This is Sandbar Mexican Grill, and they're having their Cinco de Sandbar party.
Cinco de Sandbar.
And this is their one of their featured dishes, the steak tacos. They're fantastic.
Oh, yum.
They're several locations as well, all over the valley, Desert Ridge, up in Chandler.
I see some jalapenos here. Yummy.
Yeah, it's a hot dish. It's going to get pretty spicy, but they're a great. They're going to have live music, huge party. They've got sand all over the place, so you can take your shoes off and walk on the sand. If you're in the North Scottsdale area, Jalapeno Inferno, some of the best Mexican food in North Scottsdale. They're featured on the site. You can purchase a $40 gift certificate for $20. But this is a quesadilla Cobb salad, as well as their authentic Mexican street tacos, which are just out of this world.
I love street tacos. I see you got a lot of cilantro in there too.
Yeah, and they've got the parking lot blocked off.
Oh, really?
So they're having a huge party, mariachi band, live music, all this stuff. So that 3 great options for your Cinco de Drinko-thon.
Cinco de Drinko. One of my favorite holiday celebrations.
Yeah, and again, throughout the month, if their certificates are available, you can go on the LocalDines and
very nice. Okay, so now, so it's free to join.
Absolutely. We have about 30,000 members now. So.
30,000 members. They're all foodies.
We started in 2009. After about the first 4 months, we had about 1,000 members, and we kind of grew organically. We use word of mouth from foodie to foodie, and it's taken off in that underground scene. And traditionally, we don't do much advertising because we want that foodie culture to just kind of find out
how
about
are you supporting yourself with this? Oh,
yeah, it's very cool, and that's beneficial because we really want that foodie customer going into the restaurant because the owners appreciate it, and it's that type of customer that they want to go into
these
their
are
restaurant.
great restaurants. It's
Absolutely.
not going to be like a fly-by-night
Melting
here today.
pot,
tomorrow.
if you'd like to visit James Beard Chef Nobu at Teeter House right
Wow.
downtown, Nobu's on there. The big, obviously, Arcadia Tavern, Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers, Coco Pazzo, Fifth and Wine. These are all key locally owned and operated restaurants in the valley.
Okay, so if I owned a restaurant and I wanted to be part of LocalDines.com, how do I do this, and why is it beneficial to me to be part of this?
Well, it's beneficial because, first of all, it's free for them. We invest,
Really?
yeah, we invest in your restaurant. If you come into the program, we come out and shoot a fully produced 30-second commercial. We build you a custom page on LocalDines.com. We allow you the database of all the people purchasing through the site for your restaurant. You can change your custom page at any time. Reviews are only seen first by the owner, and then that way they can actually reach back out to address any issues that might have happened with the customer. If it's a positive review, they can click approve, and then it pops up on their main page. So all of this is an additional IT structure to what they already have. Restaurants probably have, they've got their website, they've got their Facebook, they've got their Twitter, but we create an additional IT structure. It's almost like having a knife with your fork. They've got all their fixed costs under their operation. We just exist on the side and send new unique customers each month in a limited basis. So we never inundate them, but they are new and unique quality customers.
Well, and to have a produced spot like that is
it's great
on
for
your
their social
site,
network.
right? And then you guys are tagging each other.
Yeah,
that's
great.
Huge.
And a lot of restaurants don't have a 30-second spot that they can use for their social needs, and that's one of the tools we provide for them. It's very, it was a well thought out business plan. We wanted to really separate ourselves from deal sites, and you can tell them that you log on that you'll always see a restaurant that you're like, I've always wanted to go there.
And a wide variety of different kinds of restaurants.
Everything. We've got about 80 restaurants on there right now.
Statewide.
This is, the majority Scottsdale, Phoenix. We've got some Chandler, we've got some Tempe, but we're planning on some expansion maybe out to the Verde Valley area, maybe Sedona, maybe Flagstaff. Tucson would be a great market. So just as long as you're locally owned and operated, that's the key, because we want to keep that money local.
Okay, so everybody, you heard it here first. It's LocalDines.com. And if you have interest to check out a fun place to go for Cinco de Mayo, make sure you go on there. I bet there's a deal waiting for you.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back.